is here, and we are back to Voodoo Detective. We're gonna grab this because we need it for return an item to its owner spell. So I don't think we can get anything over here. So I think we can go back. I do want to check out the cemetery. I have these flowers because it looks like
Darla ran the old hotel until she rang the checkout bell.
oof.
There's a bouquet of Centennial Dragonheart plumerias. They're beautiful, but I'm no grave robber.
Excuse me, can you throw out the flowers? Oh my goodness.
Let's see. 6 foot, 42 long, but still breathing.
My
What is it that
bad.
you want?
The name's Voodoo Detective. I'm a voodoo private investigator.
My name is Eartha. I am the mistress of these hallowed grounds.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Folks always do, sooner or later.
It's a creepy thing to say.
Tourists? Why'd it have to be tourists? Just another mausoleum.
Okay.
Here lies celiac sickly Fred, choked to death on gluten-free bread. The plaque says Crumford Family Mausoleum.
Alrighty. Maybe we'll go to the hotel. Go check that place out.
The Chic Shell Hotel. Are you a camera-slinging, culture-sapping, self-centered tourist looking to be pampered like a baby? Then you've come to the right place.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
Good day, sir. Checking in?
No.
I'm looking for a woman staying here named Mary Fontoul.
One moment. Yes. We do have a Mary Fontoul staying with us. She checked in the other day. A shorter woman with brown hair and brown eyes. Came here alone, paid cash. She's staying in room 203. I believe she's in there now. But you need a room key to get upstairs. The Chic Shell Hotel takes our guests' privacy very seriously.
You're saying I need a room key to visit a guest? Can I just knock?
Like I said, we can't let just anyone upstairs. That's why we require a room key to use the elevator. Every hotel guest is given a spare set to loan out to visitors. That way it's up to them who's allowed to visit.
How about if I ask real nice? Will you let me upstairs?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you upstairs if you're not a guest.
Can I get a room?
Ordinarily, yes, but I'm sorry to say we're all booked up. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
See you.
I really can't get upstairs.
Good day, sir. Going up?
Yep.
Great. I just need to see a room key before I can take you upstairs.
I'm just visiting. I don't have a room key.
I'm sorry, sir. We require anyone going upstairs to have a room key. You can ask the front desk for more details.
I don't have a key. Would a couple clams change your tune?
Sir, are you trying to bribe me?
Yes.
You catch on pretty quick.
My job is worth more to me than a couple of clams, sir.
How about the whole chowder? Everyone has a price.
Not this elevator driver. I'm sorry, but my loyalty is not for sale.
Okay.
On second thought, I'm afraid of heights. I can't stand tourists. That fish must like these tourists about as much as I do.
Can I go over here? Or are you gonna yell at me too?
Good day, sir. What can I do for you?
I'll take a meal for one and drinks for two.
Great. Find yourself a table and I'll be right with you. Can I get you anything?
A room key.
What's on the menu?
Well, let's see. We have our macadamia nut crusted mahi bites. There's the steamed miso Thai snapper. Our special today is poisson cru, made using deadly fugo fish. For drinks, we have the mighty mango mojito, our marooned martini, and our most popular drink, the Voodoo Wipeout Punch.
How about some grub?
Yes, sir. What would you like?
I'll take the special.
Excellent choice. Bon appetit.
Where'd you get that food?
Why, from our kitchen, of course.
And you just had it in your coat?
I love it.
They don't call it a dinner jacket for nothing.
Terrible.
Oh. That hit the spot. How about something to sand down the edges?
Certainly. What'll it be?
I'll have the voodoo punch.
Very good choice. Bon appetit.
Where'd you get that drink?
Why, from our bar, of course.
And you were just carrying it in your jacket?
They don't call it a bar coat for nothing.
Oh, terrible.
Actually, I think I'm good.
Please let me know if you need anything.
Can we...
It's the carcass of the fugo fish I ordered.
Can we take it?
Looks like the poison gland's still in there.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
There we go. Because I think... Yeah. I wonder if like a drink would have any like lemon zest or not. We'll see though. We can always come back I need like one of those drinks. Maybe we'll just...
I think I've blown enough bread here.
Here, we'll leave. Okay. Well, at least we got like one of the things we need. So maybe we'll go back here, try to talk to that dude. Okay. Maybe we can just like walk right in now.
Listen, you old pit viper. I've stuck my neck out for you financing this new factory of yours.
All right, all right. Calm yourself, dear boy. No need to get excited.
Well, if I'm excited, it's your fault. Quid pro quo, Victor, you slippery worm. I don't like all this cloak and dagger nonsense.
Just a little professional discretion, Gordon. We don't want anyone stealing our recipes, do we?
Discretion? I don't care a fig for your discretion. I care about what's being done with my money.
Be at ease, my friend. I'll explain it all at the shareholders' meeting. For now, please trust that things are progressing on schedule and as planned.
I don't like being left in the dark, Victor. I don't like it at all. You'd better have some answers next time we meet.
Sir, a voodoo detective is here to see you.
A detective?
Voodoo Detective, Mr. Fontoul. I was hoping we could talk.
I see. Well, why don't you join me in my office?
Alrighty.
I do apologize for the excitement out there. When in business, one must deal with all sorts of people. Especially when you require funding.
What was that argument about?
Well, Island Ventures' subsidiary, Island Kitchen, is preparing to launch a new line of food. I'm holding the cards pretty close to my chest to avoid any leaks. Gordon doesn't like that. But surely that has nothing to do with why you've come to see me. Unless you, too, wish to inquire about the particulars of our new secret recipes?
I'm here on behalf of my client, your wife.
Mary? My God, I've been worried sick. Is she all right? She'd been acting like a completely different person, and then she just up and left.
I've got some questions about your wife.
Please, go ahead.
Was Mary spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
Not that I know of. My work requires frequent travel, and Mary always insists on joining me. Couple that with a proclivity for solitude, and she isn't left with much opportunity to make new acquaintances. At least none that I would be unaware of.
Okay, friends.
Does Mary have any close friends?
Mary keeps largely to herself, but she does visit with my nephew's wife on occasion. Her name is Kiki Lawton.
Do you know how I can reach Mrs. Lawton?
Who is she?
I know Kiki and Mary often enjoy brunch together at the Chic Shore restaurant. You might try there.
Okay.
What do you know about Mrs. Lawton?
Kiki is the wife of my nephew, Theodore, but I'm afraid I don't know her very well.
Let's see.
If you
what
don't
else do we
mind,
have
I've got other
for
questions.
questions?
Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
Heavens, no. Everyone loves Mary. She's kind and good. She never bothers anyone. A mind would have to be truly unhinged to harm a sweet, delicate flower like Mary.
What do you know about Mary's past?
I'm afraid very little. I know both of Mary's parents died when she was young, and she has no siblings. But she doesn't like to talk about her past, and I don't wish to reopen old wounds.
Okay. Pendant?
Mary was given this pendant around the time she lost her memory. Look familiar?
Why, yes. She brought it to me shortly after her memory trouble began. We never were able to find out where it came from.
Oh.
Do you think it has anything to do with her amnesia?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
That's enough about your wife for now.
How about you?
Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Go right ahead.
You've amassed quite the fortune. Got any greedy-eyed next of kin looking for a slice of inheritance pie?
No, nothing like that. The only family I have aside from Mary is my nephew, Theodore Lawton. He runs a law practice downtown and works as my lawyer.
And if you and Mary were out of the picture, he would stand to inherit quite a lot of lettuce, right?
Are you suggesting that Theodore is trying to kill my wife?
I'm not suggesting anything, just exploring possibilities. Do you know of anyone who might want to do you harm? Someone who might go after your wife to get to you?
In business, one has many competitors. And of course, if you're successful, there are bound to be those who look on with covetous eyes. But business is about optimizing profit, Detective, and there is no profit in harming a man's wife.
That's enough about you for now. Can you let me into the greenhouse?
My butler, Benny, manages the grounds here.
Alright, so
You'll have to ask him about it.
We'll ask him.
Though he has become a bit more particular about whom he lets in, since his tiff with the local barman.
Oh.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, Detective.
Can I look at your things?
You've got quite the collection here. I don't even know what most of this stuff is.
Ah, yes. Those are from the old days before Island Ventures. I used to travel all over the world, collecting bits and bobs from hither and yon. I find different cultures completely fascinating. It's a bit of a hobby.
Lots of elegant leather-bound books. Just the kind you expect in a fancy office.
A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one.
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to your butler. See if we can get in the greenhouse. Benny, I need you.
Well, if it isn't Benny the butler.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
Oh, got a lot of questions.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Fontoul?
Mary is a good woman. She's always been generous to me. She used to sit for hours with that kind, blank stare of hers, listening to my opera when no one else would. It was unlike her to leave the way she did. I've been so worried. I do hope she's all right.
Did you notice anything strange about Mary before she lost her memory?
Not that I can recall. She seemed every bit her normal, quiet self. Completely imperturbable, as though a veil of calm separated her from the troubles of the world.
Did Mary start spending time with anyone new prior to her memory loss?
I don't think so. She only really spent time with Mr. Fontuel and her friend, Kiki Lawton. And myself, of course. The dear.
We gotta go find Kiki.
Do you know of anyone who would want to harm Mary?
No, I don't. Mary never hurt or offended anyone. Frankly, she didn't interact with all that many people to begin with.
I've got this gold pendant here. Have you ever seen it?
Sorry, no.
If you don't mind, I have a few other questions. What can you tell me about Mr. Fontuel?
Mr. Fontuel is a beneficent gentleman. I can make no complaints about the time I've spent working under his employ. Even if I could, it's not a butler's place to say such things.
Do you live here?
Why, yes.
Yep.
My quarters are adjacent to the staircase.
Can you let me into the greenhouse?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
The Fontuel greenhouse represents a spectacular botanical achievement. The variation in provenance among the flora we cultivate requires careful attention. The only way to maintain precise control over the environment is to limit the number of visitors we allow in. That's why I'm the only one with a key. I am sorry.
I got this letter here addressed to you.
Where did you get that? Have you been in my room?
No, no.
This looks awfully bad, Benny boy. A letter from someone who doesn't appreciate your attentions. Enough sherry to float the Royal Navy. And Mary Fontuel wakes up without her memory. Care to explain?
You have been in my room. Mr. Detective, I resent what you're insinuating, and I absolutely cannot abide you invading my privacy. I have nothing but respect and admiration for Mary Fontuel. She's my dear friend, and one of the few people to show interest in my opera. I will speak no more on the matter.
Okay.
Thanks, Benny.
Guess we're gonna leave for now. So we will go back to the hotel and see if we can find Kiki. See if she has anything to tell us. Because she chills at that restaurant. So, yeah. Hopefully.
I think I've blown enough bread here.
I want to go this way. So there's a tourist.
Hello there, handsome. Looking for someone?
Hopefully you.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Dining alone?
Why do you ask? Looking for a date?
Maybe I am.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm expecting company, and my brand of entertainment is best suited for an audience of one.
Oh.
Are you staying at the hotel?
I certainly am. I find it a welcome respite. Domestic life can be so drab. Wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't know.
count your blessings.
You wouldn't happen to know anyone named Kiki Lawton, would you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Better hold on to your hat, because she's the devilish darling you're gabbing with, Mr.
Detective. Voodoo Detective. Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Lawton.
The pleasure's all mine, Detective. And you can call me Kiki.
I was hoping I might run into my client. You wouldn't happen to have seen her. Goes by the name Mary Fontoul. Female, attractive, about 5'5". Looks like a little lost lamb that forgot the way home.
Who did you say you were again?
Bo Peep.
Well, I do know Mary, but she never mentioned a tall drink of water like you.
If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about her.
What do you want to know?
Mary's lost her memory. I'm trying to find it.
Lost her memory? The same thing happens to me around 5 o'clock every evening.
Do you know if Mary started spending time with anyone new recently?
She hasn't mentioned anyone to me.
Did Mary ever talk about her past?
Not once. Mary never volunteered personal information. And I guess I never asked. I'm not one to dig up the past once it's buried.
Have you ever seen this pendant before?
I can't say that I have. Not very elegant, is it? Why do you ask? Oh, I know. It must be evidence from one of your cases. Is that it? Was it stolen? Or perhaps it was cursed. You did say Voodoo Detective, right? Oh, how delicious.
Yep, everything I have is cursed.
Settle down, Mrs. Lawton. No need to get excited. It's just a necklace. Do you know anyone who would want to harm Mary?
Well, her husband is quite wealthy. I'm sure there are plenty of less fortunate islanders who might resent her wealth. You know, eat the rich and all. But I'm speaking in generalities now. These people might feel the same way about anyone with 2 pennies to rub together.
Have you noticed Mary acting strange recently?
Mary? God, no. She's as reliable a friend as any I've ever had. Such a good listener. Always quiet, non-judgmental, slowly nodding to let you know she's there for you. And those stony black eyes of hers are so beautiful, like glazed obsidian.
Black eyes?
She's just lovely. An absolute doll.
I've got other questions. I've got more leads to chase down. Gotta blow.
Gotta blow.
See you around, Detective.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's go back here and talk to Ricky.
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you, VD?
I'm working a new case. Mind if I grill you?
Go right ahead, Mr. Detective.
Is there new stuff? Oh, Victor. There we
Do you
go.
know anything about Victor Fontoul?
Sure, I know him. He and Gordon Crumsford, the banker, are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar. Thank goodness he won't. I could never work for one of those tacky Island Ventures abominations.
Okay.
Thanks for the info, Rick.
Then we got
No problem.
locals. This one.
I need the skinny on some of the locals.
Of course, VD. What do you want to know?
few people.
What do you know about the banker, Gordon Crumsford?
Oh, him. He and Victor Fontoul are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar.
Do you know anything about the lawyer on Main Street?
Yeah, he does all of Island Ventures' illegal laundry. If I were you, I'd keep my distance. That weasel's liable to bite.
Kiki?
Have you ever met Kiki Lawton?
Is she related to Theodore Lawton?
His wife.
I see. Well, if she's anything like her husband, I'd steer clear. Some kinds of dirty don't wash off with water.
And Benny.
What's the story with Benny the butler?
You guys are mad at each other?
Oh, that old so-and-so? Yeah, I used to mix in with him. It was nice to have a little zest for a while, but the twist is he thought it was going to be something more. Things got muddled and I had to get tough. Our relationship ended up on the rocks. He was pretty shaken up. Still, I hope he's doing all right.
I found this letter in Benny's room. Lots of tears on it. Is it from you?
Tears? Oh dear, that poor boy. Listen, VD, can you do me a favor? Can you give this to him?
Oh, we got a letter.
I don't like how we left things. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Okay. So...
What's the story with Benny the butler?
Did you give him my letter?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Thanks for the info, Ricky.
So I think that's it. I need another drink
It's
though.
been a hell of a day, Ricky. Pour me another one.
You got it. On the house.
There we go.
Down the hatch. Delicious.
Okay, we're gonna talk to Billy.
I've got a split. See you around, Ricky.
What's new, Voodoo?
Let's see about the case.
I've got a new case. Mind if I pick your brain?
Probably like Victor, right?
Go right ahead.
Oh, a few others too.
What do you know about Victor Fontoul?
I don't know much about him personally, but he and Gordon Crumsford own a company called Island Ventures. They keep trying to take over the bar.
Yeah.
I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
Gordon.
Can you tell me anything about Gordon Crumsford?
The banker? I'm not a fan. Born under a bad sign, if you ask me. A dollar sign. The money-grubbing glutton. He's one of those Island Ventures fat cats who keep trying to take over my bar. They want to pull the piano right out from under me. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
Lawton.
What do you think of that lawyer on Main Street?
I don't know about him, but I know his wife, Kiki. She swills cheap spill at the Chic Shore restaurant.
I think
That's enough shop talk for now. See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon. And don't forget that harmonica of yours. It always brings me back.
Okay, so I think we can go. Alrighty, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I will leave the link in the description below for this game that's on Steam. And if you want to see more of Voodoo Detective or any other games I play, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.